but we do not know what the other person's true intention was, whether he or she really wants you to attract abundance, or was it to block your abundance. So here in the class right now, I will be sharing one way how you can create your own personalized switch code. In the masterclass, I will be sharing two more techniques, and rest we will be talking about sigils after we are done with this. Okay, in the class, in the master class, I will be also sharing about color correspondence. By color correspondence, I mean what color resonates with what affirmation. For example, red and pink can be used for love. And in the chat box, I mentioned in the morning, please keep a blue and a green pen ready. For example, if we come across an affirmation and we require a golden or a silver color pen, but that pen is not available. Okay, so a green pen works for everything. Basic rule. You need to have a green pen and a blue pen. If you don't have the color corresponding pen, that is perfectly fine. But if you have, that will just enhance the power of your switch code or sigil. Excuse me, your sigil. Okay, so do you guys want me to show you the technique of how to create your own personalized switch code? Please write in the chat box, yes or no. I am seeing on my other thing, everybody is writing yes. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Now quickly write as to in what context you want me to create relationship, career, abundance, or anything. I will pick up only one. Career. Okay. Okay, so there is a tie between career and abundance. Choose one, please. Career. Okay, so everybody is mentioning career. Okay, what I will do is I'll create one for career and one for abundance, only if the time allows. But as of now, I will be creating for career. If you guys can excuse me, I will turn off my camera and adjust my phone to the tripod so that you guys can see what I am doing. Please keep your notebook and pens ready. Just hold on, I'm turning off my camera. Is my screen visible to everybody? Is my screen visible, guys?
Yes, ma'am, it's perfectly visible.
Perfect. Okay, so right now, give me a minute. Okay, so the first procedure is, please guys, you can at the end of this take a screenshot. I will be explaining it step by step. So if you have any confusion, please write down in the chat box and I will come to you once I am finished. Give me a second. Okay. Perfect. So the first requirement is affirmation, and I'm really sorry for my handwriting. Okay. First requirement is affirmation. Second is cutting down of vowels. You cannot use vowels So there is a universal rule as to the thing that vowels cannot be used. It is not mentioned anywhere as to why we are not taking vowels. This is a general rule. So you have to cut down the vowels. You cannot use repeated alphabets and numbers. So first requirement was affirmations. Affirmations, since we are taking career, my affirmation is I am blessed with a career of my choice. First requirement done. Now coming on to the second requirement, I will cut down each and every vowel. Now what we are left with is this is what we are left with. Now coming on to the third requirement, I will cut down the repeated alphabets. This is what we are left with. I had to cut C. So this is what we are left with. Now coming down to the number table. Now we will see where these alphabets stand in this number table. Give me a minute. I will adjust my screen. Okay. So M comes on 4, B comes on 2, L comes on 3, S comes on 1, D comes on 4, W comes on 5, T comes on 2, H comes on 8, C is 3, R is 9, F is 6, and Y is 7. Now coming on to the third rule again, no repeated numbers. So we will cut down the repeated numbers. 4, 2, 3, 1, 5. This is your personalized switch code for your career. You can take a screenshot of this, and if you have any doubt, please feel free to ask me. Can everybody see my screen? Anshu, that will be taught in the masterclass as to where, how to use them, in what moon phases you have to create them, how you can use them. I will even teach you how to create switch codes for your pets. A brief introduction will be given about it in the masterclass. Of course, you can, Madhu, of course, you can change your affirmation. For example, this is a career affirmation. If you want abundance, you can use the abundance affirmation. Affirmation is the general rule. This is the requirement. To create a switch code, you need to have an affirmation. That can be anything. Lina, I cannot understand. जो लेटर्स लिया था वो नहीं लेने हैं क्या? ओके, हमें रिपीटेड अल्फाबेट्स और रिपीटेड नंबर्स नहीं लेने. आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे मैंने सी काट के दोबारा ये फ्रेश लिखा है क्योंकि मैंने गलती से सी 2 बार ही ऐड कर दिया था. वी राइट लाइक दिस. सो इस ऑर्डर में हम जाएंगे और जो अल्फाबेट्स रिपीट होते जाएंगे उन्हें हमें कट करना है. Ruchika, I will teach that in the master class, please. This is the basic technique I have taught you as to how you can create your switch code, because this is a demo class and I had promised the bit class platform that I will be teaching you guys how to create one, but how to charge them, how to activate them, when to make them, how to dispose them off, everything will be taught in the master class. Okay, Khyati, you can use this. This is your personalized switch code. This you can use to attract career of your own choice. That is a good affirmation, Anshu. I love my career. Okay, so Shweta, switch words and switch codes are two different things. I am teaching switch codes, not switch words. Do you guys want me to repeat the procedure once again? Okay. Shweta, I have taught you the technique. All you have to do is take the affirmation which attracts you. Take the affirmation that attracts you for your relationship, and then why don't you create your own personalized switch code? Bhumika, I will teach that in the master class. And since I will be teaching you guys somewhere around 4 to 5 techniques of how to create your personalized sigils, and 2 more techniques apart from this as to how you can create switch codes. You can create sigils and switch codes for others as well. Even that will be taught in the masterclass. Gauri, this is switch codes we are talking about, but yes, you can create a sigil to receive a call from your friend, your special person, your soulmate, or anybody. But in this class, I will not be teaching you how to create sigils. This is what I had promised, and here is my promise. If you guys want me to repeat the procedure once again, I will do it. Okay, since nobody is writing, do you want me to create one more switch code for abundance? Anshu, I will be taking that in another 10 minutes. What are sigils? But that will be just an introduction as to what are sigils. I will not teach you the procedure. I will be teaching that in the masterclass, somewhere around 4 to 5 techniques of how you can create sigils. You can learn to create sigils and switch codes for yourself, for others. I will be teaching you how you can charge them and activate them and give it to others. And if you are into any kind of healing modality, you can use these as remedies, and you can again charge for this. Okay, so for abundance, can anybody give me an affirmation for abundance? Or should I take one of my own? Bhumika, Tanya ma'am will be sharing the details at the end of the lecture. Of this workshop. For that, you have to stay till the end because she has some good surprises. You're welcome. What do you guys want me to do? Should I take one of my own affirmation? Give me a minute. I think there is a problem. Give me a second, guys. Hmm. Okay, Sheena, here is my first page. First requirement is affirmation. You cannot use vowels. No usage of repeated alphabets and numbers. This was our affirmation. I am blessed with the career of my choice. What I have done is cutting down all the vowels. I was left with this. Now going from this direction to this direction, I have cut all the repeated alphabets since I had used C twice. So this is what we are left with. This is the 1 to 9 table that we are following. Now we will see where each alphabet stands in this number table. We came up with this. We had to cut the repeated numbers, and this is your personalized switch code for a career. Okay. You guys can take a screenshot of this if you want to, and please let me know if you have taken. Then I will be switching on to the next. What about others? Please take a screenshot if you want. Done? Okay. Okay, so my affirmation is money flows to me easily. What is the next step, guys? What has to be done? First requirement done. What was the second requirement? Please write in the chat section, guys. I should know that you guys are actively listening to what I am teaching you. What are SME letters? First, we have to cut down the vowels. Perfect, Anshu. Perfect, Khyati. Perfect, Dr. Vicky. Perfect. Okay. Cutting down the vowels. Now we are left with next step, guys. Please do not use your internet language here, Sheena. It's SAME. Thank you, Dr. Vicky. Perfect. We will be cutting down all the repeated alphabets. This is what we are left with. Now, cutting down one, writing down the number table. Now we will cut down the repeated numbers. This is your personalized switch code to attract abundance. Please take a screenshot. Okay, after taking the screenshot, I would like you guys to write in the chat box, was my procedure easy enough to understand? Perfect. So again, in the masterclass, I will be teaching 2 more techniques of how you can create your personalized switch codes, and 4 to 5 techniques as to how you can create sigils for yourself, for others. What is common and what does work, Gauri? Please, can you explain in detail? Gauri, I would like you to explain me in detail what is common and what works. I have shared my own experience as to how I have got back my hairs within 12 days. And I am not bragging about it. This is my own personal experience I'm sharing with you guys. And common, obviously, these are the general rules that we are following, that I am teaching you. On internet, you will be seeing multiple ways as to how to create sigils and switch codes, but whatever resonates with you is completely your choice. I am not creating anything of my own. These are the general rules that I am teaching you guys. But when you come across internet, you do not know whether they are teaching, whatever they are teaching you is actually with the pure intention, or is it just the opposite? Okay, so if everybody has taken a screenshot, I will be turning off my camera and coming back on the screen. Is that okay, guys? Then I will be giving a brief introduction as to what sigils are. And in the masterclass, you can learn multiple ways. As I have mentioned, 4 to 5 ways of how you can create sigils. And apart from this, 2 more techniques as to how you can create switch codes. I will be teaching you color correspondence, how you can create sigils, switch codes, how you can charge them, activate them, dispose them off. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Give me a minute, please. Okay, so after this, as promised, I will be giving you a brief introduction as to what sigils are. Somebody was mentioning that they have a bit of idea as to what sigils are. Can you please write in the chat box what you were mentioning, because your voice was not audible? Who was that? They mentioned about some series and something. Guys, do you have any idea about as to what sigils are? Some symbols. Okay, Sheena. Symbols, I think. Okay. Somebody was mentioning that they have seen sigils in some series. Can I know the name of the series, the name of the person, first of all, who had mentioned that to Tanya ma'am? Oh, that is completely wrong. Dr. Vicky, I am okay. First of all, I am really sorry, but you cannot attract demons and angels with symbols. Okay. Not exactly attracting them, but you can use them. You can, you know, you can call your angels if anybody is into healing modalities. Uh, you can call your angels. You can ask the angels. First of all, the angels of all, you can ask Archangel Michael to come over and help you in creating your own, while creating, you can create your environment. You can invite Archangel Michael, and you can ask him to help you, assist you while you are creating your sigils and switch codes. Okay, so the name of the series was Supernatural. I haven't seen that. I will surely see it. But these are just symbols. These are pictures. These are symbols, as you know. I will say the pictorial representations or signatures of God that you can use again, like switch codes, to attract anything in your life. Again, please do not get into this thing, because again, the series is supernatural, so somehow they had to create that in excitement for the people कि हाँ ये क्या होता है, how to do it and stuff like that. But it is not true. It is not used to attract demons for sure. I have been practicing it from so many years and I haven't encountered any demon in my life. Okay, angels I can say, because as I'm into this field, so we have experience of having that tingling sensation and stuff like that. So again, that is a different topic. But sigils are a pictorial representation of your desires. Again, for that, I will just give a basic hint. All you need is affirmation. So your affirmations have to be strong. In the masterclass, I will even be sharing my personalized, I haven't created them, but my personal favorite affirmations. You guys are free to take screenshot of that, and if you want, you can use your own affirmations. It is not a strict rule as to the thing that कि सिर्फ मेरे ही दिए हुए affirmations आपको use करने हैं. You can use your personalized affirmations as well, and you can create affirmations for yourself if you want. And again, sigils are pictorial representations of your manifestations or desires. Sigils are created to attract anything and everything in your life. You can use sigils to attract relationships, career, love. Even I have seen people creating sigils to conceive. This is a very basic thing. Obviously, science is something that works. I am not denying the science thing, but again, as mentioned, these procedures, they work on your subconscious level and they activate your subconscious level. And when you have a strong urge or a strong desire to achieve something, that thing grows, it multiplies, because again, your intention was very strong, and you have created a switch code or a sigil, which again multiplies your procedure, and you attract things easily, quickly. And I I'm not really bragging about it, but people do have experience of getting things within a week, or I am sharing my own personal experience. This is in front of you. See, baby has like within 12 days. Again, I will not go into much detail. I will just show you how a sigil looks like. But again, when you come across internet, obviously everybody will, after the demo class, go and keep on scrolling the internet, the Pinterest and stuff. But you do not know whether I will be showing you one sigil that I have taken from internet, but I am not sure as to with what intention that person has created that sigil. It was just to show you guys as to how a sigil can look like. Give me a minute. I will be turning off my screen and showing you guys as to how a sigil actually looks like. But I do not know with what intention this person has created this sigil. Whether this is charged or not, whether he or she has activated or not, I do not know. This is a sigil, but I am not sure as to how they have made, with what intentions they have made. Again, on internet, you will come across multiple ways, but you do not know is it actually made with a good intention or not. But here I will be teaching you how to make them for yourself, for your pets. I will be giving a brief introduction and how to create sigils for yourself. And if you are into any kind of healing modalities, again, you can use these as remedies for your clients. So it will be profitable for those who are into healing modalities and for others as well. If you want to create sigils for your daily life, your daily activities, or switch codes you can use them in your daily routine. Okay, so is there anything else you guys want me to explain? Please feel free to write in the chat box and let me know. But I will not be sharing as to how to create sigils right now. I have just given you a brief introduction. Please write in the chat box, do you want me to explain something else about sigils? If you have any questions about sigils, switch codes, please feel free to write in the chat box. Guys, is my voice audible? Okay, Sheena. But I assure you, you will not regret joining this course. I will be there whenever you message me. Within a day, I will reply to you, and each and every question of yours will be permission. I will be how you can make these things for yourself and others. Is there any question you guys want me to, clear? That sigils get charged when we turn it in middle. Bhumika, well, there are different ways as to how you can charge your sigils and switch codes. I will be sharing about 10 to 15 ways as to how you can charge your sigils. I don't know about this way. This will be explained in the masterclass. Okay, all I can do is I can just tell you my affirmation, but whatever switch code I came up with, or whatever sigil I came up with, that will be shown in the masterclass, Madhu. Do you want me to write in the chat box? Or should I just say it? Yes, ma'am. For what, Madhu? Give me a second. Do you want me to write it in the chat box? That will be taught in the masterclass as to what you have to do after creating your switch codes. Whether you have to chant them, whether you have to write them, or whatever you have to do, that will be taught in the masterclass, Preet. I am sharing the affirmation so that everybody can see. I'm writing it in the chat box. Give me a minute. A very simple affirmation.
Ma'am, shall I share them the details of the master class? Because I guess with that maximum of